Hey guys, MWUSA Season 5, Episode 129. I hope you enjoyed Coach's Corner Episode 11, which was just before this episode. Today is Saturday, and Saturday is a day that I don't gamble because I spend time with my family. So we're going to gamble today. I know that sounds weird, but I have a lot going on tomorrow. We have a long night tomorrow ahead of us, and I want to hit this one place today because I can't hit it tomorrow. It's a beautiful day today, 6:15 p.m., 73 degrees outside. It's been a beautiful day all day, just the nicest day, and couldn't be happier. Did some yard work, hung out with the family, drove around with the family, took care of errands and stuff like that. It's just been a good day. Paid some bills, unfortunately. Updated my spreadsheet. Actually, it's been a while. It's been almost a month exactly since I updated it, and right now we're at, I think, off the top of my head, like plus 62 for the year, which is really low. Last year at this time we were plus 70, and we were very behind, and we had a booming second half of the year, and we made it all the way up to like plus 232 or something like that. So hopefully we can do the same this year. Slow start. In previous years, before these last couple, I would have a huge start to the year and a kind of a tough ending, but I guess that's all small sample size. It's only been so many years. Right now I am actually heading over to my kids' work because they have my car, and I have my player's card in there. This is the only place I use a card, and I want to get my card out because I don't want to have to go print one. So I'm running over there right now. We're going to grab that card, and we're going to head to the casino and hopefully have some good variance. I'm not looking for a lot. 100 or 2 would be nice. If I'm lucky enough to find a big play, I'm ready for it. I brought money to play it, but right now all I care about is just get in there and see what they have in there, try to make a little bit of money. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I forgot to tell you guys, when I was going home, whenever that was, yesterday, I looked back at the app for the casino I was at, where the lady put me in for just a brief minute. I got like 20 points and that was it, and I got up and left and made a stink about it, and then went to the high limit room, made a stink about how they were putting me in and all that. Well, she put me in as breaking even, which is what I had told her I did, but I was ahead 188 or whatever. Well, by the end of the day, by the time I left, she had removed that entry. Now, I don't know if she removed it, or I don't know if the pit boss in the high limit removed it, because I know that he's a manager, but something happened there. So I'm going to see what happens next time. I'm going to go back to the same lady, see if she puts me in, see if she rates me for the amount that I want or not, and go from there. But I don't know if finally they heard me talking and said, well, what are we doing with this guy? This is probably costing us money. He's probably just a regular player. He's not doing anything weird. Maybe we should just leave him alone. That's what I'm thinking. I threw around the Fourth Amendment a few times while I was talking to my friend, the dealer, in the high limit room, and the other guy heard it. So maybe the gears were turning a little bit in his head, and he made a change. But we're going to find out next time we go there. So interesting development there. Tell me what you guys think about that. Give me your opinion on that. Right now I'm about 10 minutes away from my casino, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back, and I'm kind of beat right now. Not really much happening in there. Of course, they've already taken out most of the beatable machines that are in there, so it's a pretty sorry state in there as it is. It's a busy night because it's whatever the heck night it is, Saturday night. So it's pretty busy in there also. There were 2 machines I never even got to check because they were too busy. And there was one machine that I had to abandon that was in range, but it was in range at a $1 bet level, and this lady was betting the $2 level, and she kept putting more and more money in, and I didn't know if it was going to take another 10 minutes or 2 hours, but I came back after about a half hour. She was still on there, the EV is probably like $8. It's not worth it for me to wait around for it. So after I'd gotten through everything, I went back and checked on her. She was still there, and ended up taking off. But first machine that I checked, I found one of the first ones I found a play on. I guess it was the first, because I actually walked through the entire casino without being able to check one machine, all the way to the back. Found that one, and then a lady got up from the machine next to me, and as I was walking to it, this guy kind of cut me off. And then he, like, you know, these people, they're in a big hurry to get in front of you, and then they slow down, and then he kind of moseyed around to that machine with his girlfriend, and then they decided to sit at it. And I checked it after they got up. There was nothing on it anyway, and the play that they played was not a play, and it looks like they lost money on it, so whatever. Other than that, man, it's pretty sorry in there. I talked to the waitress for a minute. I hadn't seen her for about a week, and she said that she's having people cover her shifts because she can't make enough money. So good. I mean, and not good that she's not making money, but good that the casino's not doing well. We don't care about them. They want to take out the things that are beatable and put people into tough situations and all the stuff we always talk about. That's fine, but I hope they all go bankrupt, honestly. I don't want any of them to be around. I'd rather not make the money off the casinos and not have them siphon money out of our fellow citizens' pockets than have them be there and make some money off them, honestly. That's an honest statement there. Anyway, right now, I ended up ahead $112. I only played the one machine. There was no other place anywhere that I could find. And right now we're heading toward home. And looks like I got everything almost finalized for my trip. Just need to decide if one of the kids is going or not. We're going to be going to the beach. There are casinos in the area. It'll be a working trip. I'll have another friend with me. And then he's coming with his kid. And then his kid will stay with my family while we're working, and then we'll get back to the family stuff that we normally would do, and we'll see how it goes. Now, the one thing I want to decide is, I know this sounds kind of silly here, but are we driving or are we flying? Because it is about a 12-plus hour journey, but when you're talking about the number of people that we're talking about, that could be a lot of money. You know, when you're spending $400 to $500 a plane ticket, that can get very expensive. And then rent a car also. If you're flying, you need to rent a car, and you need to rent a house when you have that many people. So now you're talking about $3,000, $4,000 for the flight, $3,000 for the house. That's going to get to be a very expensive trip. So we need to decide what we're doing here, and quick, hopefully tonight, and then we can get things booked in the next day or so. So right now, heading home, 72 degrees, nice day, light breeze, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, which is Sunday. Alright guys, I am back. It is now Sunday afternoon, and what a nice day it is today. A little warmer than I like, but still, wow, what a nice day. Extremely, extremely light breeze, sunny skies. Just a few clouds in the sky. 76 degrees outside. Just a really nice day. Tonight's low is going to be down into the mid 50s, so not too bad. And I'm actually, what I should do is look at the places I'm going instead of the places I'm at. Let's see, the place I'm going to looks like about the same temperature and about the same low tonight. Looks like no rain in the forecast at either place, so we're in good shape there. It's 3 o'clock right now, just heading out for the day, and I'm ready to go. Need to make some money today, and I'm excited about having the opportunity. So anyway, let's see, yesterday I mentioned I stopped at a casino, one stop, and that was it. Got stuff done around the house. So overall, been mainly a relaxing weekend. Looks like we're finalizing our trip to the beach, and I can't say where, unfortunately, but I'll be going with a friend as well and his kid, and I'll be seeing him tonight. So we'll get that all in order and get the tickets hopefully today, and that will be June 24th to the 28th, most likely. So, yeah, just getting going here. I'm not going to need any fuel on the way out, and probably be able to make it most of the way back without any fuel today. So, really good. All right, guys, I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back a little over 3 hours into this trip, and still continuing on. 80 degrees outside, completely clear skies in front of us. A little bit of heavy traffic, but nothing too bad. I talked to my friend that I'll be going on the trip with. Looks like he's on board, and he'll let me know tonight or in the morning, and then we'll get that booked and we're ready to go. We're gonna land in one city, drive a ways, and then we'll be in the middle of an area where we'll be able to make some money and enjoy some beach time. So that's going to be good. So right now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to stop this car, get out, walk around a little bit. I mean, with the older cars I was driving there for a while, their gas fuel economy wasn't that great. So I'd have to stop on the way out and on the way back. Now I only have to stop once, and you kind of get used to stopping halfway through the trip. Right now, it's been a long drive. So let's get into this place, make some money, and hopefully I'll be back with some good news for you. Guys, I think I need to take a break from all this stuff, man. So frustrating. Oh, these guys aren't too obvious about what they're doing. Two young guys with their man purses on, checking machines. They got so much money in vouchers right now. Okay, so I guess I don't know where I am with slots. I think I'm slightly ahead, like $40 or $50, something like that. Tables have been up and down like crazy. One table and played that one and did okay, and I was ahead 500. Shoot, this lady's the worst. Gotta come over here. I've seen her on YouTube catching people. Come over here, stay away from her. Went to another table, and it's a $25 table, man. $25. What's the big deal? So I buy in for $200 on a new shoe, and hold on one second. So buy in for $200 on a new shoe, and I turn it into like $400 like instantly. I'm happy. The count's going up. I'm winning hands. Everything's going well. Gets up to where I'm betting like 150. Then all of a sudden, disaster. I buy in for 200 more. I buy in for, I'm using chips actually, and I was actually lucky because the table I was on had too many black chips, so they said just take black chips with you. So I had a bunch of black chips on me already. Buy in for 300 more, 200 more, and it was just a fiasco, and it was getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And finished out. So then I'm getting close to getting back to even, and counts are still going up, and I'm happy. Everything is good. And these two guys come to the table, and they want to know if they can get in. And I'm like, oh, well, the shoe's almost over. And the dealer's like, oh, well, you still have about almost half of it left. And I'm like, okay, well, thanks a lot for saying that when it's obvious that I don't want these guys on here with me right now. So they say, okay, we'll wait. I said, all right. So it's a good spot, so I'm betting more and more. I'm like 200. I maxed out at 2 because, man, is she like watching me, following me? So maxed out at 200, man, and ended the shoe down like 400. I never got back to even at that point. So down 400, we go into the next shoe. These two guys decide they want to play. I'm like, fine, let's see how it goes. See how if it goes up, then I'll do it. If it goes negative, then I'll walk away. So, just checking this one. So, it's pretty flat for a long time, and I'm gonna put all these vouchers in here. Pretty flat for a long time, and then it starts going up. So I'm raising, and I'm raising, and I'm raising, and I'm like pushing back and forth with the dealer. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one. I struggle back, and then next thing you know, this lady comes to the table and she wants to play too. And I'm like, the two tables next to us are completely empty. Why don't these people play these other tables? So that hand actually, it went from like a true one to just under zero. So I ended up walking away from that table like ahead, I think like $100. So +5, +1, but overall it's been just not good. I don't think I told you about the poker I played. I did play poker earlier. Played 2-5 no limit, and played that for an hour and 45 minutes. I had some interesting hands. I may go over some of them later on if I remember to. But overall, ended up, some of these machines make a distinctive noise. So I ended up ahead 104 on that. Can you imagine you're playing 2-5 for almost 2 hours and you end up ahead 104. And I lost a huge hand, which was a bomb pot, which we did a double board Omaha bomb pot. It was $1,000 hand, and I had a straight draw on one, the nut straight, with no flush possibility, and a flush draw on the other one with a pair of aces, and ended up losing that hand. So that's when I bought in for 300, bought in for 3 more. Anyway, ended that ahead 104. So whatever. Right now, moving on, gonna look at more machines, and there are a million people in here looking. So this one's borderline. Let me think about this. I think by the book, technically by the odds, that was a play, but I don't think people play it here. That's been here actually since I got here earlier, because their RTP is so low here. I think most people don't play it. So anyway, all right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and it was a long night. I ended up had also $84 on slots and plus 292 on slots. Now the 292 was on my way out. I was taking one last lap and I found one more machine, and I was regretting it there for a while, but ended up turning around and I was ahead about 250 on that one. Then I cashed out my voucher and I was on my way out and saw another machine and ran over and got that one and made about another 40 on that. So overall, not the greatest day, but not terrible. Lots of ups and downs. I don't like the way that this place has been changing their layout and things like that. I'm seeing more people checking than ever. So I think we're going to have to lean more on longer travel going forward, but I guess I say that all the time. So it's been a very long day. Right now it's 12:20 a.m. heading toward home, and it's 62 degrees outside, medium traffic right now. Seeing a lot of police out tonight. I don't know if it's because it's the last day of the month or what's going on, but saw a lot of police along the way. I just stopped for some fuel, and going to continue on from here, and we can do some segments. What did you eat today, MW? I had some chicken and rice a little while ago, and it was okay. I give it like an 8 on a scale of 2 through ace. It was bearable, but it was something other than gas station food. So, and what did you tip today, MW? Went through a lot of ups and downs today. I was down close to, multiple times I was down about $2,000 and came back, and with all that up and down, I ended up tipping $0. And what did you learn today, MW? I know Wednesdays and Sundays are my only real good days to make money, but this Sunday was not great at all. Really didn't have the opportunity I would have liked. Busy, crowded, everything that could go wrong. I don't know. So, looking for the future and changes to come and bigger and better things. But right now we're kind of in a rut. As far as year to date, it's probably the lowest year to date at this point in the year in probably 4 years. Actually, probably more than that, maybe 5. So hopefully things turn around and we have some better opportunities. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, let me tell you about a couple hands. There was one hand in particular that was the craziest hand, where I had 2 6 of clubs with 6 of clubs, and split and got another 6 of clubs. And I believe I doubled one of them, and I ended up winning all those. I had another one where I split 8s against a 10, and I ended up with a 17. And then the second one, I ended up doubling and getting a 21. That was good. And the dealer had a 10 up, and I think they had a low card and busted. So those are 2 good ones. Few and far between, definitely today, but there were a few good ones like that. There was a poker hand where I had ace queen, and no, I had pocket queens, and the flop was 8-9 king. There were 3 people in the pot. I raised, and 2 of them folded. And then the turn was a 10, which gave me a straight draw on top of my top pair, or second pair. And then I bet low on that one and was called. And then the river was a jack, which gave me a straight. But the other guy had ace queen, which gave him a bigger straight. So that was a tough hand to lose. Couple hands like that as well. There was another hand, actually it was a good hand. I had ace queen and no, I had ace king suited, ace king of clubs, and the flop came 9 ace queen. I had ace king, and I raised, and 2 people called, and then the turn was whatever, and I raised big and had 1 caller. And actually, I raised on the turn. He goes all in, and so I had ace with a king, kicker, and a queen on the board, and he had ace queen, which gave him 2 pair, and I rivered the king, which gave me the winning hand. So that was a tough hand for him. It was a big hand for me, but there was, these are the few instances where I had some crazy things happen, but overall it was a pretty boring night, pretty uninteresting night. And honestly, if I'm just going to be walking around for hours and hours aimlessly looking for a table and not getting to play, I don't know if it's worth it anymore to keep going this far. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but I may have to stop doing these daily trips and just do the longer trips. So anyway, right now I'm about an hour and a half away from home, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I'm within half an hour of home. I think we'll wrap it up, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, which is Monday. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com. mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.